All right, here we are. This is module 2.2. We want to continue our focus on eliminating keyboard to mouse transfers. Here's what we're going to cover in this module. Actually, we already did cover this and we will reaffirm it, is utilizing quick select tools as placeholders and utilizing now keyboard shortcuts. So we're going to add keyboard shortcuts into our workflow when we want to keep an emphasis on these quick select tools as placeholders. These are things such as underscores and asterisks. All right, so this is again what we just discussed, which was that these transfers significantly slow down your node time. So whenever you have to go from mouse to keyboard, you want to be very aware of that, and you want to try to minimize that as much as possible. And we are going to do that using quick select tools. Now, as we move through our note, we do not want to move with our mouse. We want to move with our keyboard. And these are a host of keyboard shortcuts that I will provide in a separate document that can be easily downloaded here. And this is just a way to get through everything faster. And in fact, everything will be visible as I'm clicking these on my keyboard on a little table underneath here, so that you could see exactly what I'm clicking to get through this note quick.
All right, everyone. So the focus of this short section here is to illustrate how we are going to use our quick select tools and our keyboard shortcuts and our dot phrases all in combination to quickly get through this note. The emphasis here will not be the physical exam or the review of systems, and those will be emphasized later. However, we will start a stopwatch just so we can have a little gauge of how fast we are going. And please excuse the sound quality here. We are just using a little bit of a different system here to record. But let's just get started and get right into it. Here is our HPI. We'll say this is a young male, and we'll say maybe he's presenting here today with abdominal pain. He's got a history of Crohn's disease on Humira and Bentyl, and he's presenting with abdominal pain. It's been going on now for 5 days. It is maybe gradual. And we could say maybe that the course has been intermittent. And I just want you to see here how F3 is getting us through all of these little underscores. This is critically important. These are called our quick select tool. Our character, it could be dull. And say I'm not really sure, and I want to come back to it. You see now I am putting an underscore here. Exacerbating factors, none. You see there are dot phrases for every word that would possibly take us time to type. Here we would put some kind of story. Maybe he has been seen by GI. And pending scope, etc. But the whole point here is to look at these underscores, and I just want to highly emphasize these underscores and how we are able to utilize them to get through this note. Okay, I will take these off for now. I'll leave one here. But you see how we can just come back to dull. Maybe we want to put dull and radiating. And we could put one back here, type some story, put an underscore here, and severe at 9 out of 10. And I can put another underscore here. So every time I want to change anything, I never have to utilize my mouse. As you can see, I just place an underscore where I'd like to go back to, and I can quickly get back to that. So for my review of systems, I'll quickly put in a review of system comprehensive. That allows me just to check off here. And for our physical, I can just put a physical comprehensive. And I just want to, we will illustrate some of these later. But for example, if maybe he's not tender on exam, I would just Also have some surgical negatives here, some pertinent negatives. And let's go to the MDM. What I want to elaborate on here is again how our dot phrases are helping us move quicker. In addition to that, how we can continue to use this underscore as a placeholder and our keyboard shortcuts. So we're just going to assume that he came in maybe tachycardic, maybe his tachycardia improved. And I want you to notice we are not using our mouse here. So I will leave the mouse somewhere right here just so it can be visualized. His tachycardia improved, and he likely appeared well. He might have gotten labs, which were normal. He might have gotten a CT abdomen pelvis, which wasn't suggestive of acute process. Maybe we got a UA and it was normal. And I just want you to see how these all add up. But let's add a little underscore here. Maybe we want to come back to that little area. So we could say maybe we gave him, what did we do? We gave him Bentyl. So we're going to come back to those, and obviously we have to delete those. So we could say given Bentyl, and morphine, and prescribed, we could say same, or we could put something else, prescribed Bentyl and Pepsid. Either way. And then we would go to the end here where we discharge him with GI follow-up. But I just want you to see how quickly this note can be comprised. And in addition to that, if we had left little underscores, we can come back. So maybe we come here and we wanted to add something different. So, for example, I may want to delete acute, imaging not suggestive acute process. Something to be aware of is I don't have to delete one word at a time. If I hit Control, it will delete a whole word at a time. Now, Control will be your key to help you skip words faster. So as I'm clicking through, I'm hitting Control right now, as you can see on the bottom of the page. And Control will help me jump up and down the whole paragraph or whole words at a time. In fact, I can do this to highlight whole words at a time. And I can delete them if I needed to. And I could do this forward, and I could delete them. So no longer is it necessary to go word by word by word like this, such as this. All right, and I know I'm butchering this a little bit, but I need to just show it all via these quick select tools. Now, if I wanted to go to the top of the paragraph, I would just type, I would hit page up. And that would take me all the way to the top. Page down will take me all the way down. Now, if I'm just at this sentence, end will take me to the end of the sentence, home will take me to the beginning of the sentence. And these are important because if you are saying here, tachycardia improved, as well as hypotension, and you want to go to the end of this sentence, I don't want you to use your mouse to click here and go here. I would like you to use end and just get to the end here and then start typing again. In addition to that, we know that we can hit Control backspace, delete whole words at a time. Well, what if you're in between a word? Well, you can hit Control delete and that will delete forward. So utilize all these tools. Please play around with them on your computer and get used to them, because these will also help you get through a note much quicker.
So we just took a look at how we can quickly move within a note using our quick select tools and additionally using our control arrows, control backspace, delete keys. We can use control shift and our arrow keys to quickly highlight, and we can quickly move within the same line using page home, page end, and within a paragraph using page up and page down. Now, these are things that are going to take some time to get adjusted to, so I just want you to adjust to them. In addition, I will not portray this here, but if you hit your Alt and Tab key at the same time, that will help you switch between screens, and that will get you through different screens much quicker. And that's something once you play around with it, you're going to figure it out. Now, sometimes you might be working on a Windows laptop where the top row keys, for example, F1, F2, and F3, are actually volume keys or represent a different function. You can lock those keys by pressing your function key as well as escape at the same time. And that'll prevent you from having to push FN every time that you want to use your quick select tool, such as F3. I will include a cheat sheet here for keyboard shortcuts, and these will highly accelerate the speed that you do notes at, especially the control function, and please keep that in mind. So here's what we covered in this lesson. We covered utilizing quick select tools as placeholders, and we covered utilizing keyboard shortcuts. And these will be very important to keep in mind as you go through these. If you need to take a look at how these improve your note speed, just refer back to the videos that are being placed along this video.